Wait no longer, man. New videos, new drops coming soon. I'm finna drop on everything. I ain't holding back nothing else. It's over with for everybody, everything. They done snitched on bro, man. I'm finna go up, finna yank on everything moving, everything whooping, everything grooving, everything rolling. Everybody getting tampered with. I ain't doing no playing, man. It's the who's, the good peoples, and we going up. Man, it's on. It's on again, Patron again. Stop playing. Figaro facts, Asheru gang. Keep my hand out, so pay me. Stop playing with me. You already know what's up in this song. Your boy King Miller, Asheru.
Yeah, neighborhood and impossible. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets, man. Spot alone, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and air. It's neighborhood and impossible. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I don't know what rock my head has been up under, man, but I didn't know the who's was having some type of conflict. Seemed like just yesterday in these YouTube streets, the Damus wasn't having no dissension. It was commented upon multiple times how they wasn't going at each other online. Like that was against their code. They wasn't gonna do it. Oh, how things have changed. I'm confused, man. I really don't know what's going on. I came across a video where it was seeming as if they was saying that Brazy was in the hole and he had been going bad on his Celly. I'm like, damn, I wonder what that's all about. But that video didn't really draw no conclusions. And then from the same people coming down my feed a little while later, there was another video about it that kind of gave a little more explanation, but I'm still not clear as to where they at right now. So y'all might know better than me. I'm sure y'all probably keep up with it a lot better than me. So I'm gonna play the first video first that I saw, and then we're gonna go to the second video and kind of see what's going on with the who's. With no further ado, let's see what they have been up to.
GB the who's co-pilot. You better have that parachute right. Thought he was floating through clear skies. Nah, come here, boy. You 30,000 feet up and the pilot just bailed on you. Ain't no more wing, man. No more lifelines. That Dimmerlane backup you was riding with? Yeah, that pass expired. No more buddy pass. Them savior days gone. GB was never the one doing the saving. Betty Brazy still yanking from the hole, sending kites left and right. He back there politicking in the dark like he got eyes on every tier. Word is GB name landed in the hat. Brazy ain't sparing nobody no more. All them cool passes he was getting, everything falling dead on Brazy's ears about him. Yeah, that's over with. He should have threw that 1,500 in the pot. Should have let go of that choosing fee. Now Brazy ain't dealing with him at all. No shout-outs, no love, just distance and silence. He might hit a wind from one of them kites slide through. Seemed like he got carried through the trenches on somebody else's rep. Should have played your position. He got too comfortable riding shotgun. Brazy was staring through the politics. Brazy might take him on a crash course. Sweet chin music for him. Now y'all here looking like a lost puppy with no leash. All the sharks smell blood in the water. Finna get on him. Time to breathe. Where that oatmeal? Where that burial? We need it all. Brand new socks and drawers. Where that phone at too? Matter of fact, give me your whole YouTube account, blood. We heard you just started a new one. Y'all notice he barely been posting.
What is the smut that they referring to that popped up on GB?
You know he out of bounds. Yeah, all that sounded good. Switch whips, cause this one hot and I'll just be moving around like this and that and I ain't got the burn. Man, stop. You not getting no traction without Brazy, and Brazy is on your necklace right now. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. And didn't nobody say you ain't have store or commissary or nothing like that. Definitely got the cereal in there cracking.
Don't tell me he responded to some trolling with showing his store. He definitely learned that from his Celly. I remember he was having a back and forth with somebody. Oh yeah, the Hoovers. And they start showing how much food he had in his. They was showing incident reports about victimization and all that. That nigga started showing what I'm eating good. That was crazy.
That man was in there hot, after pulling out the toothpaste. I seen everything except for one thing. The oatmeal. Did you know oatmeal better than oatmeal? GB was popping his greatest shit to me. A faceless, caseless YouTube channel. You got bigger issues than this AI voice on Bloods. The kite been landed and everybody knew but YouTube. But since you acting like you breathing on something, the cat out the bag now. Fresh out the hole, Brazy might drop a segment on GB. I don't know if he got tired of putting his cape on, or if his ears just got heavy. All that talk about them Zark activities got his ears ringing.
I'm sure Zark must be something like Zest. Y'all let me know what they said about GB. I ain't finna go look it up. I really don't give a just reacting.
He said only reason he in the hole still cause it's an overflow. Soon as he hit the Terry, programming off the dribble. GB, where you at, blood? You shouldn't have did it. On L's. Might get him up out his cell. C-Star said he tried to patch it up for him.
On 40th Street, shout out my boy Stingy Kato, AFC, got Charleston White addressing Cuz, giving Cuz flowers and all this stuff. I'm like, alright, that's dope, AFC, that's who got the whole started. If you really like wondering who I'm talking about, whatever, on the hood, he helped the hoes through the storm, and the hoes having real technical difficulties. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's GB and Bray's little issue. I tried to like smooth that out, and that looked like that's a no-go, like on AFC. The hoes talking about putting the boy on there and all the shit, and I'm like, you can't do that though. You was just with Cuz, bro. Like, there ain't no way you gonna put him on the hoes, and y'all was just in a cell, like, on y'all double vouch for each other. You can't do that, Cuz. That look Mickey, and that look like a credibility flaw too, honestly. On the dead homie, we ain't doing that, Cuz. You niggas supposed to be brothers, Cuz. Stand on that fucking internet on the hood.
Drunk ass co-pilot that had too much pruno and lost his wings. That man finna learn how to skydive. Brazy ain't trying to hear none of that. That shit do look flawed, cause you was up here exposing the whole LA County. But your boy on the side of you got super smut on him. You ain't said not one word.
Man, what's the smut? This is killing me.
Ain't the who's peas on L's. They been saying he got pushed off the yards, and they was saying some wild stories about some boys. Now, I don't believe everything I hear at all, so I ain't going for that. I don't put it past them. But like I said, if I wasn't there, or it ain't no proof, man, show me some paperwork. I'm from Missouri, the show me state. All that other talk is just bunk, it's whispers, it's nonsense.
Be careful what you ask for. You might not want to see the proof. Oh, mama.
Unless it's coming from a credible source or a credible homie, you know that's not known to do no lying. He's standing on solid business, so you can really take his word for something. Bray's still back there yanking. He said Outlaw from Trey 57 and Savage from Neighborhood 9 on some bunk. And a couple of the neighborhoods tapped in about that story with E90. Said GB did not go like that. All that you dumped his afro in a pisser, all fairy tales, but they said you gave him a squabble. Facts though, it cracked off in Delano reception. But anyway, that's a story for a different day. We talking about how your next season on the Who's is looking canceled.
Basically, you can't go on there and throw your brother on no mother on your channel, Cuz, and y'all just doing it together, because at the end of the day, if you gonna do that, you should have did that from the jump, if that's what the things was, and that's what we was talking about, and you heard this, that, and the third. Nah, Cuz, you gotta just leave that off wax, Cuz, on hood. But I ain't gonna lie, Cuz, it's a whole lot going on, and this shit get tricky on 14 Crib. And I ain't gonna lie, though, you can't let the internet change you now. 40th Street. There's like a stupid, messy environment, though, so you gotta, like, know how to weed yourself through this, like, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, do it. It'll get the dumb out of here fast if you live in the, trying to do the prison thing in, you know what I'm saying? But 40th Street, Cuz, I ain't gonna lie. Dead homies, Cuz, we standing on truth, though, through and through every time. I ain't gonna lie, Cuz, on 14 Crib, you gotta, like,
Brady's executive producer, he pulled the cord on your dumb ass. And don't get to acting like you don't need them, like you the engine that push it or something. Twin turbos, no. Shit, to be real, You need them more than ever right now. In the metaverse and behind them walls. Once them boys see Brazy step away from you, they gon' get up on you for real. I'm not sure if he got some fresh dark allegations on him, or them old kites still flying in the wind. But either way it go, ain't no more sentimental oats. Brazy taking all the oatmeal, like man move around. He the one that got all the stories anyway, the one that's gonna make the yard shake and the street shake with them stories. At least once a week, Brazy got a story out there, ruffling somebody's feathers or talking crazy about somebody's section. He get on his own homie sometimes too, but he spared GB for a long time. I'm sure he been through a whole lot more with him than a lot of them other guys he be talking about for show. So he ain't gonna be quick to just throw him on the web, but I don't know what he did to get on this first episode of the Who's Who's. But his ass is grass. You shouldn't have did it, peas. Like I told him off the dribble, it's all entertainment. Don't be getting your panties in a bunch and demanding nigga to do something, man. I'm not no square, homie. This is by design. Hopefully they patch up whatever they got going, and that boy continue to push solid. Freedom dudes, man. It's political street views, no fake news.
That was the first video I came across. I was kind of confused. Then I came across this one where not only did Brazy kind of clarify what his issue was, he didn't really speak on no smut, but he said he didn't feel like oh boy held him down when his name was getting chopped up, but he went in on hold on 100. That's why he's in the photo, and he smutted him and talked about how bad he is. So with no further ado, we continue to see what he say hold no 100 and GB had been up to.
Hey man, you already know, dead homies, tap in on the Who's Who's, man, we going crazy, GM. Hey, look man, I got all type of shit going on, man, I'm about to speak about today. On else, man, I'm gonna be everywhere, but you know, man, I'm Brazy, I'm back. Stuff like this, though, the Who's Who's back on FC. My boy Brazy at the hole.
On L's, you shouldn't have did it. Who's beat Brazy fresh out the hole, yanking. He having technical difficulties with that phone, man. Can't upload. You need Geek Squad over there. Brazy got more than a few things to say, but he can't get it all uploaded. But off the dribble, he addressed Wack, Adam, and GB. As far as with Adam, he said he was lying about that faux extra situation, saying he stopped him from doing the B Brazy interview. Adam always found a way to throw a lie in there somewhere. His right-hand man is Wack. Come on now. He said he got the DMs, Adam. Don't do that now. That ain't what you said. C-Star be trolling the Who's Who's. They be trolling each other. But at the end of the day, them boys still doing their thing from behind the wall. They got more in common than we think. Just 'cause they supposed to be ops don't mean they ain't gonna have no conversations. Look at Impet, S-Ball, and Treyway. They got their issue out the way, a little recreation, and now there ain't nothing they can't speak about. They got respect for each other. C-Star for sure tried to patch it up. He pulled out the best inner tube and fixed it flat he can't. He had to run flats on the S550 and everything. Still all bad. Whatever GB did, Brazy ain't trying to hear it. Blood going solo like Beyonce. We don't know what the destiny hold for that child, but he need a soldier on the side of him. Sister Soldier, Major Pain, somebody. It's gonna be the coldest winter ever. Brazy said GB a gangster. He ain't taking that from him. But he did something he ain't like, man. He about 2 oatmeal grains over the line. Better back it up. Hopefully they get it back right, though, man.
That no matter what, homie, enemy, we not harvesting or doing the Buster stuff, though. 40th Street, the Buster stuff is not cool. It ain't rolling, we ain't on that at all, at all, at all. Busters get weird out. But you know, man, I'm Brazy, I'm back. I'm looking like something, all that. Dead homies, nigga, you already know. On L's, look, the first thing I'm gonna address, though, to the big fishes, Damo. Well, to really a small fish, because he in my city, on the hood, but he be popping it. Dead homies. Adam lied. Figaro fact said that on lanes, Brazy, he shut me down. Dead homies, don't cap. I got the DM when you hit me up first and all that. Like, come on now. And then y'all was on there Wack going back and forth and Steph going back and forth with you about the shit. I said, bro, first of all, I don't need no jumper. It's bigger than no jumper. Dead homies. Like, and it's to the neck. Look like this. You didn't say that nigga can't go on there because of no 4 extra. I'm gonna leave that just like that. You roll up, dead homies. I'm getting comfortable. Dime, look. For sure, you didn't do that. But that's that. On lane, that's something small. On the hood. Matter of fact, let me first start off with GB on the hood. They talking about GB this, GB that. Some. It's like they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait till I said some little shit, and then they throw the ball in the air with GB talking about some he this off this yard and all that. This is what I know. I know GB, dead homies. I know GB is a gangster. I'm not on no weird shit. I'm not just saying that. Dead homies from the streets, for a fact, from the streets. On DLB, you can't tell them nothing over there. I don't care what none of them niggas say. All of a sudden he in jail, so his homies jumping on this and being with the next nigga and all that. That's some lanes. You can't tell them nothing on the streets. On Bloods, he going. That's for a fact. You know what I'm saying? All this weird ass, this YouTube shit y'all got on here talking about he did this and all that. Man, period, point blank, man. That's just that. We don't care about these crimes that nigga in jail for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what y'all think it is? No, it's off the chain on lanes. Niggas really in this field. Dead homies. This is nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is nothing. But that's that, man. On lanes. Me and GB got going on.
Brazy fresh out that thing yanking. Said I ain't been in here 24 hours and I got it back known. Wack, you rat 100. Period. You done put that man in a cold twist, but you ain't stopping nothing. Just showing your true colors. And they definitely ain't Pyro.
Look, dead homies playing with the wicks on the hood while I'm trying to blow it down. Look, bro, a gangster for sure. Dead homies, that's where I'm going with that. Not about to keep playing no games. Adam, just do it for the podcast and all that. You can't get mad at him. He a white boy. Dead homies, he a white boy. He do it for the podcast. It's all good. I'm about to, look, rat told, and that's a fact. That's on my dead family. I don't care. I'm not about to play a shouting game with him, and I'm not going against him because he's the police. On lanes, you don't win with the police. GM, you don't win with the police. I'm not going that way. I'm just saying it's done on Bloods. You didn't like GB. Y'all seen what he said about me. He know I'm a gangster. Dead homies. I don't care what nobody say. Like I don't need his approval or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I got at him because somebody was saying some shit like, hey, man, we supposed to be all homies, man. Why he always? And I said, man, don't worry about that. And GB got at him. Whatever happened, man, happened on lanes. F finger to him. DL behind Line Street. I'm not about to pop it to him or have a shout fest with him and none of that. Man, they said to come over there to Compton and to the Power Rules, to Paquamas and all that. I'm not dealing with you. Anyways, that's that. For the peoples want to know what Brazy had going on that day in this whole GB situation, why I was low-key like, damn, mad at the whole situation because on lanes, that day I get hemmed up. Bam, they homies, they come. I'm not tripping. It's bad. When it's bad, it's bad. Denver Ave. You know what I'm saying? But I went through the whole, I get put through the ringer. Wack lie talking about somebody trying to hurt the police and that shit is police shit that I don't want no problems with. I don't win on lanes. But you can't do it again. Dead homies, they already know you lied. GM went through all the nigga shit, police ass shit you got popping off. I'm over that. Listen to this though. Go to the hole, boom. Over there beefing with the police and all that. On Bloods, I meet 2 PCs on lanes. When you in the hole, you in the hole with everybody. That's why I say Munchie just a clout chaser. 109th Street Riders, nigga, you ain't me. I'm a joint on L's. You can't even stomp these yards. That's on the dead homies, nigga. Much you can't come on this yard on Bloods after you on them podcasts talking all that police shit. You come on this yard, you been yanked. Look, but check this out though. Dead homies talking about some, he back there with bad peoples and all that. Man, I am the bad people. So I started this bad people shit. Dead homies. But for this, let me tell you something. On 109th Street, I go to the hole on Bloods, and I'm putting these two busters out there just because they need it. Outlaw from Pomona, Trey 57. If you don't know that he's a snitch, he's a bad people, he's a fake Muslim. He just jumped a black on the dead homies. He just jumped another Muslim with some Mexicans. That's how you know he's so much of a PC bad people type nigga. Jumping a black with some Mexicans. I mean, with some white boys and some Mexicans. Your bitch need to know you're bad. Dead homies. You over there programming with trannies on 109th Street Riders, nigga. And then you popping it to me in the hole. They ain't nobody. I'm letting the who's know these peoples ain't nobody but Zarks. But they bitch need to know that they running for a Zark. He over there programming with trannies. That's some devil ain't Bloods, 109th Street. I don't lie. Figaro facts, no cap. And he act like he against it. He just went to the PC side. But now you know. Savage from 9-0. Dead homies. His bitch need to know too. On Figaro Street Riders, you programming with trannies. And if you didn't know, he bad peoples. He's over there with the bad peoples. Anytime I start lying on Bloods, I want everybody to unsubscribe. 10 line, nigga, I don't do no cap.
Seemed like Brazy took a little bit of C-Star advice if you ask me. He ain't coming on here trying to smudge GB. But y'all see, it ain't 112. Everything ain't peaches and cream. He keep it at 109th Street. He said Outlaw from Trey 57, all bad too, was back there jumping on folks. His own people with the Mexicans. How you getting down with the Hispanics over your people? You for sure got an issue coming. Said he a fake Muslim and all that. Savage from 9-0. His female got some bad news coming too. He back there playing with the transmissions. Programming. It's all bad, man. The man's a mechanic. A jailhouse mechanic.
Anyways, I said I was putting them two Zarks out there on lanes, so they had to. Look, on lanes. So I'm in the hole. I'm doing bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm mad. I'm doing bad. GB posting videos. He yanking. I'm hearing he going crazy. I'm like, what? Dead homies, I just went down for a Zark over you. Dead homies. Nigga. Wack, y'all all here, Wack on here, and everybody on here, they talking about baby Brazy. They love me on the set. And even if you don't, I don't care. Everybody I get into it with, I got into it with over him because that's how loyal I am, nigga, on Bloods. And I don't need nobody on the hood. I'm with who I'm with. Set. So I get into it with my big homies. I done got into it with everybody over on lanes. It was that. I'm in a hole. I'm back there about to damn near go up on some weird shit because the police play on my property, gang. I'm hitting GB and his peoples and they getting back at me like I'm nobody. One word answers, acting like it ain't nothing, acting like my pictures of the kids and motherfucking and all my stuff ain't nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop getting into it with people over people on lanes. I'm just gonna let people, since they a nigga and they own, do your thing. Nobody don't need baby Brazy, right? On Bloods, nobody don't need baby Brazy. That's that. With this whole 4 extra situation, dead homies. Anybody get into it with the who's, you got 6 months to live. And I ain't talking about living on no murder shit. I'm not talking about that police shit. I'm talking about 6 months to keep acting like you somebody until your homies start yanking. I don't know what's going on. I don't care what's going on. All I know is on a dead homie, something is going on. GM.
Brazy was hot when he hit the hole. Who in the hell wouldn't be? Like he said, I've been fighting all your battles this whole time. You're only as strong as your weakest link. He had to shake him more. He for sure gonna have to lay down a cold demonstration. Get his name ringing. Brazy's gonna start smiling. Then he gonna tap back in with him. They've been locked in for a minute. So I'm thinking gonna let this be the straw that break the camel's back. But it's like, damn, how much can you really take? I think Bray is really hot. Cause GB thought he was gonna take over the program for real. GB thought he was gonna upload and get the yanking, get the whole AdSense check. It's not that easy, brother. Bray's got that first go around, kicked him down for the videos that he did himself. No, this is what Joe Video made, so you're gonna get this little couple $100. The rest of this is me. On L's. The people on the who's will see Brazy for real. That's the franchise player. Think about all them videos GB had to take now because he was lying. What y'all think?
Damn, that's a fame beat.
I go by the name of G5 like this. We getting rich off beats.
No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life. When you left, your second was so young. On the set, I stay checking on your son. He banging, hate it, but I can't trip. Front hood Compton, at least cuz playing crib. Solid, strong, feel like you still with me. You can ask him, I still keep that still with me. Can't control him, we'll try to guide him. Provide him with game, keep it real when you ride him. The money, violence, the thrill that inside him. Sound familiar? Yeah, a lot familiar inside him. It's in his genes to stay papered up. He be G, real clean and tapered up. Got him on what his granny and his mother need. Bleed and ride for him just like your other seed. Never dumb, you know I got a head on me. And I got cuz on the dead homies. No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life. I told the big homie I had him. Love him but barely know him. I could only imagine. Probably 21 on him, whoop on him in Madden. Then roll up a fat one and show him what's happening. Teaching tactics to get it on his own too. Few tricks of the trade you turned the nigga on to. My behind him in the club, he be on too. My word, one thing you can hold on to. Love you, bro, just like B say. Me and Catman smoke big kush on your C-day. He fit right in with the click on some G shit on daddy. That's who they finna find me with. Golden gloves, certified mitt hands on the land. Knock out like hitmans. Big bands, young nigga got a head on him. And I got cuz on the dead homies. No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life.
So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in
I think
Pacoima?
about with Wack, they don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm gonna show you the proof of it. I'm never gonna let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
You say Wack lied on you. So I'm speaking in general. If a nigga lie on you, you got all right to lie on them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what go with anybody. But Wack never lied on you.
Looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
I gotta carry this with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, I gotta keep this with me.
Yeah, neighborhood and impossible. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets, man. Spot alone, y'all already know what it is. Source and air. It's neighborhood and impossible. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.